Hello and welcome to our Halloween edition. Why don't I have any sales today? We unravel the marketing mystery together with Alexandra. Hello, Alexandra.
Hello, Sebastian. Nice to meet you. Thanks.
So, this topic came up in our last team building that we had, I think, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Because we have, or not we, mainly you as the account manager, who is in contact with our clients, the question, I don't have any sales today, Alexandra. We need to do something. And now we want to dive more into this. What's happening? Why do we have this? So, um, can you tell me a bit more about it? How can you
Honestly,
explain?
I think our clients think that we have a magic button and we press it. And when we are doing it, they have a lot of sales and we are doing something and we are working. And the next day, we are not pressing the button and then don't have any sales. So, this is the feeling. It's a common question from our partners. And I understand them because they are checking the sales every day.
Hmm.
Of course, this is what they are doing.
Yeah.
But checking the sales and trying to compare every day or hour sales, it's not a good option. This is why we recommend to check or to make the report at least once per a week or once per month to be more accurate. But yeah, this is how the idea to make a video came up because everybody is wondering why today I have so many sales and Alexandra is working so well. And I don't know, after a weekend, they don't have any sales and they just panic and freaked out. And of course, calling marketing team.
Yes, I can understand if you are small business owners and you don't have any sales on this specific day, on this Friday, where you should have normally a lot of sales because the weekend is coming, you are panicking a bit. But this is, as you said already, you need to look at the entire month. You cannot just look on one day. And we know there can be several reasons for this. External factors, internal factors, marketing specific factors. For example, when I don't know, something on the online shop changed. Maybe that's why you don't have sales. Something with the tracking is off, which can be also the case. Um, Seasonality. We know exactly in summer, especially in Romania, when it's so hot, nobody wants to buy anything. Everybody wants to go to the beach and so on. So, of course, there are there are no sales.
Yeah, honestly, my first reason when I'm listening or when I'm hearing this
Hmm.
question is just customer behavior. This is it. It's just the behavior of the customers changed because of some reason, some factors that they
Yeah.
are happening, like you said, and it's hard to make the marketing strategy based on the behavior. Of course, it's important to check or to compare the sales year by year to see if we have a seasonality or if
Hmm.
we have a period when we don't have sales or the sales drop because but still um, the idea is that we cannot um, know exactly when a person is making a purchase. Why today, not tomorrow? Especially when we have big shops and we try to bring a lot of sales. So it's a mix of factors that we need to take in consideration and to adapt the strategy accordingly. On another side, sometimes we are feeling pushed by the customers and we are
Hmm.
trying to do something like to push the magic button, and not all the time is a good idea. So it's better to have a strategy for the entire month, to let it run, to make the report, to see the results, and then to adjust it, not every day and every hour to change something in the campaigns.
Yes, to unravel the mystery, there is no magic button, unfortunately. Sometimes
Yeah.
we would also like to have it, but
Yeah.
there is
Or to have
neither
another
on
business,
Meta.
not marketing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There isn't on Meta nor on Google Ads and so on. And sometimes it's getting worse. We had it also that the client pushed a lot, and then you guys changed something, and then the entire next 2 weeks it wasn't running as it should be because before it was running really well, and just on this one day nothing happened, and then you guys changed something, and ta-da, even worse.
Um, but you mentioned seasonality, and we have some customers that are aware of it.
Uh-huh.
For example, a customer that is selling hot tea, he knows he will not have a lot of sales during summer, so we just adjust the strategy, dropped a bit the budget, making some brand awareness campaigns, and push a lot in the winter and in a cold season. Depends on from one product to another product, but this can be a reason why we are selling more in a period of time. And now we are talking also about the next period that is coming, November, December. So we have Black Friday, we have Christmas, we have New
Yeah.
Year. So a lot of users generally they will buy more than another period of the year. So everybody will do a lot of campaigns to be in front of in the feed, in all the marketing channels and in Google. So the next period will be uh, very good for making sales.
For sure. I mean, this is the experience. Otherwise, only if you're selling, for example, something for the summer, which doesn't run, of course, so well in the winter. Normally it's going well.
Yeah, also about seasonality can be holidays or special occasions because August, for example, is a month where everybody's going in holiday, clients, users, and so on. So we have less sales than in another month. Um, Competition is very important also to take in consideration. It's also a factor.
Yeah,
And like you said, marketing, we need to check what competitors are doing
of
because
course.
if they will do, and now also for this period, a lot of discounts and offers and promotions, and everybody will fight to each other in prices and products, and so will be a chaos. But we need to see what the competitors are doing because sometimes maybe we are not selling just because our competitor had a big offer or a better campaign or I
Yeah.
don't know what. So everybody is going to buy from your competitors.
So
And
it's a lot about awareness. I also remembered, I don't know if it was last year when there was on one specific day, not only for one client, also for other clients, not good sales. And then we figured out this was a weekend in autumn where the entire time it was before really cold and so on. And then there was this nice, really nice weekend. So everybody got out probably, and nobody was going online and shopping. Um, so we needed to be aware that there was a nice weekend in autumn, and that's why client didn't buy.
yeah,
Or I remember on the other side, a positive example where we had a client of us was in a TV show, if I understood.
yes, 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 yes. He was in a TV show, yes, to promote his business somehow. Yes, he was looking for some investors to invest in his business.
Okay, and what happened then? And
We checked analytics to see what is happening. So the traffic was very high that evening, but of course, also the sales increased. But as I told you, in Romania we have this sentence: "With one flower is not spring." We
yeah,
had some sales, he had some brand awareness, but he didn't have the sales every day. This is the topic for why I'm not selling. You should go to the TV every day if you want to have every day the same volume
mm,
of sales. So yeah, this is another factor. Sometimes it's hard to have the same awareness every day to be constant with reach, or I don't know.
yeah,
There are a lot of
yeah.
factors that
I
can.
mean, and also to set client expectation. Just, I mean, that's what we do. We tell the client from the beginning, not each day will be the same day. There are days where you will have a lot of sales. There will be other days where you have no sales. Consistency is the key. I mean, for every business, we as founders of RE7, we know how consistency, how important it is. When you want to build up a business, you need consistency. And that's the same when you run Google Ads, Meta, and so on. You have to run the ads consistent and not after 1 month that went bad to fully stop it. you can adjust the budget, for example, but to stop it, you don't have any sales anymore.
Yeah. Recently, what happened, and it's another factor that might affect sales, is inventory and supply chain. So, if the business run out of stock for the popular item, of course, sometimes the sales will drop, or you have the chance to promote the
Hmm.
product that is not it's out of stock. But also we have a customer who paused the campaigns because after running the campaigns, he saw that the most popular item was out of stock and he wanted to buy more.
Hmm.
So we pause the campaigns and we will start when he will have the product in stock. So also the inventory is very important when we are talking about e-commerces.
Yeah. Um, yes, I mean this is the whole thing what you just mentioned. I mean, you need to communicate with the client also. I think this is important from both sides. Having an open communication, what's going on. Also, don't, I mean, to make the client understand that the client shouldn't panic over some short term fluctuation in sales. That's just normal, that's just usual. And of course, on our side, we need to analyze and to monitor, even to check the weather sometimes, in order to know what is happening. Because there are so many factors that we have to take in consideration in order to understand what is happening.
Yeah, yeah. So we don't have just one answer to this question why we don't have sales every day or the same number of sales every day, because also the process from the marketing campaigns until the sales is very complex. So it's an entire process, and
Yeah,
everywhere you can lose sales. And the last is the website. Maybe, I don't know, one day the website will be off and we need to check it, or something is wrong, or the payment is not working. So we had this kind of situations, but if we see that the campaigns are not working at all, we are trying to see and to figure it out why. It's okay to drop, to have less sales, but zero sales is a problem.
of course.
So
I mean, you mentioned something also important, the website, and I'm thinking you have also on the other side, especially in e-commerce, the development agencies, the developers. Maybe they do some changes, and then you have also the browsers by itself, like Chrome, Firefox, Safari. Each
yes.
of them works a bit different and interpret the code of the website of the online shop differently. And when they make updates, it gets even more messy. So that means, like, for example, on your iPad, the website doesn't work anymore, or maybe the pay button doesn't work. I mean, there can so many things influencing because it's quite complex to have an online shop online, which can cause these issues.
So this happened last week or these days. We created a catalog sales campaign
Uh
with
huh.
some item sets from a customer, and we had a custom label to use a code in order to have the new collection in the set.
Yeah.
And we created the set. We started the campaign, and after this, they changed on the website the custom label, and in our catalog we had zero items. So we were promoting a catalog with zero items, but this was like, I don't know, 15 minutes to figure it out what is wrong. And then we discussed with the customer, and he said, yes, I changed the custom label, but I forgot that I gave you the code. Yes, so
Yeah.
can happen, but it's important to keep an eye every day on the campaigns to see that is running everything okay. This is I think this is what we are good at and is important. But sometimes the factors don't depend on us, on marketing, or in on the team. Like I said, everything is about customer behavior, and we have also global events that affects the sales. I don't know, like COVID, the pandemic time, everybody had to
Mm.
change and readjust the strategy. Now we had war. So also these events affect or change the customer behavior, and we need to adapt.
I mean, this is fully understandable. I remember when the war started in the Ukraine, the first 4 weeks, I think it was, where in general there were really low sales because people were frightened, especially in Romania and Moldova, because there was so much uncertainty that they didn't had any. I mean, they didn't want to buy things. They just were really afraid what's happening next, and I mean, these things you can't control. You, of course, know what's happening, but you also have these times where things run really bad. On other sides, they run really good. Hopefully, on Black Friday again, um, where you have a lot of sales.
Yeah,
Depends.
yeah, yeah. Overall, what is important is to try to keep every month a track of sales and to
Hmm.
adjust and to adapt the strategy in order to be on profit, because not every time more sales means more profit, or big ROAS means, I don't know, you are rich tomorrow. This is another misunderstanding. But if we are checking all the time the campaigns to run okay, and we are tracking the sales, and we make a report every month, then
Hmm.
we can decide if we are profitable or if we are doing a good job or not.
Nothing to add from my side. I think that is a nice summary for our today's show. Why don't I have any sales today? So I hope we unraveled a bit the marketing mystery, especially for clients that are watching this video. And thank you, Alexandra, for being my guest today. Looking
Thank
forward
you,
for the next show
Sebastian.
with you. Have a nice day. Bye.
Sure. You too. Bye.
Thank you.